My blissful gorgeous self, our last discourse on enlightenment, explosion, commentary, and Srimad Bhagavad Gita expounded the psychological ups and downs of starting out, searching out the theory of absolute. Albert Einstein worked so hard to discover the theory of relativity. He got Nobel Prize on that. Imagine how hard work is required to discover out the absolute. After you attain not regular tycoon, but the Almighty Nature herself awards you with the world conquest, my dear friends. Okay? So the human life is a cosmic paradox, somehow placed in between materialism and spiritualism, mundane and the transcendental. Body and Atma, sensual pleasures and bliss consciousness, my dear friend. The purpose of life is to rise above from materiality to divinity. For this, the use of discretion is instructed. As much as person becomes addicted to material, physical opinions and ideas and attitudes, his soul becomes encased behind bars of sensual sensations. With that, rationalizations pour forward. It is only intuition which can set all right again, and here we begin. Sri Krishna said to Arjuna, Asocyananvashocastvam pragyavadanscha bhashase gatasu nagatasunshcha nanupashyanti Pandita Nanu Shochanti Pandita. Hi Arjun, talking like wise but acting like idiots. Why do you go on contradicting yourself, my friend? Know for sure, wise ones, lament not ever, neither for living nor for dead. Then why do you? What happened to you? You talk too much. Do you know why? Only because you are yet only partially advanced. Okay, good talking, very well preaching, but don't be too preachy. Synchronize your action, come back to the talking, because contradictions lead to the mud ditch of complexity. The more you contradict yourself, the more you complicate yourself, then the more you sink in bottomless abyss of misconceptions and misunderstanding and illusions. More and more you get degrees higher and higher on parts and pieces, and the pieces of knowledge. You go on identifying by the tip of the edges and go on losing touch with reality, which is the wholeness of both together. restless, turbulent waves of the surface, and calm and silence of the bottom. United together make the wholeness of the sea, ever-changing restless life in the world outside, and ever-changing silence of eternity within. In deep state of consciousness, my dear friend, both together make the wholeness of life. Wise one see both total and whole in one glance, each glance always so much that it becomes perspective, and they don't lament, don't worry, and they don't scream out upon death, upon disease, upon misery and sorrow, not upon the pairs of opposites, because it is just waves subsiding, waves that arise must descend indeed, have to lay spread upon ocean surface to rise again. No good swimmer weeps upon that, because that's how he finds his way to swim, to swim and move and breathe. Breathe the wholeness, newness, freshness of the sea. Arjun, my friend, don't linger in a case of mental weakness. Stay not in moments of a lack of inner firmness. Lie down on the table, let me doctor you. Allow me to heal you, Arjun. Oh, my dear friend, you are a dreamer of this cosmic dream. Be affected not. Dream is okay, but have to wake up, dear. Bring the dream cosmos into a pause, to a standstill, to a quietness. Bring the pairs of opposites, melt them into undisturbed calm of your self-consciousness. This whole is composed of dream atoms, O Arjun. Go to wake up, got to wake up, dear. Forget the future, they are but a dream. Be in the present, in the eternal now, right here, right now. And you roll down into the inner eternity within in yourself. That eternity is invoking you. That's where I have come to take you to, and brought a message for the whole world to come to. Therein is my abode. My abode is eternal in that realm of life. Life is immortal in my dimension of existence. Truth is in its fullness, bliss is in abundance, power is in eternity, wisdom is in supremacy. In that dimension of mind, in one form, I am at the door as intuition, as Ritambara Prajna. So, lo, I announce in this microphone, evaluate not so, lament to none upon the occurrences of birth and death, loss and gain, misery and happiness. Wisdom is like ocean, dear, upon which there are waves and waves and waves, and immortality and changelessness is the invisible reality at the bottom. And you are wise men, so worry not, dear, lament not, contradict not yourself. Gatasuna, gatasunshta, nanusochanti pandita. O Arjun, Pandits don't waver, Pandits don't go shaky, Pandits don't go wishy-washy. Pandit means a man of sound and profound equilibrium. Just become a Pandit, talk like Pandit, and act like Pandit, and you are mine own. न त्वेवाहं जातु न सं न त्वं नेमे जनाधिपा न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वयमतः परम्. Never ever there will be when we will not be, not even once ever there has been when we had not been. I, you, and all these are deathless ones in my dimension, is perceived on that level of mystic trance and transcendental plane of existence. It is will of each one of us, knit and woven through threads of these on the screen of Maya, through the colors of modes of peace, passion and inertia, peace, passion and inertia. Physical life form evolves as many changes take place in the will that many, those kinds of form and place, circumstances and kind of life manifest, which indeed is long sustained cherished thoughts. One of these whimsical and restless ones, but somehow, anyhow, that has gone beyond our hand, assumed the form of our fate, our destiny, our love, governing our life. 1, 10, 50, 100 millions, 8,400,000, reigned by desire, constant transmigration, constant change, constant up and down, shunting going on. From birth to death, from death to birth, new birth, and childhood days, youthful days, adult days, old age time, and death, and again, and again, and again, ceaseless move. You know earth and the firmament, how old is, opportunity, approximately 200 million years old, and that old is our human civilization, and we have been birthing and dying since then. Sometimes stone, sometimes tree, sometimes beast, sometimes bird, other times animals, other times humans, other times angels, other times celestials. We have been repeatedly coming and going physically and psychologically accordingly. But spiritually not. Spiritually nothing of these, none at all, just a sleeping man dreaming. Almost beginning and endlessly, but there is out end there, because there was a beginning. An end has to be brought by us, my dear friends. Each of us has to bring that. Human life is all about this, to explore life in pure existence, on the level of my dimension of reality. Etruscans and Greeks and Romans and Egyptians, so fabulous civilizations came and existed and expanded and touched their peak and vanished away like a dream. Now they are like colorful dreams, bygone past. But when they existed, were as real as our life now and world now. Their situational problems, no matter how laughable, were as serious as to us with the Gulf crisis, pollution crisis, Second World War and Third World War, where particular wavelengths of desire and aspiration permeate and go on. The vibrations of existence, that kind of civilization comes, and that kind of body and facial structure formation takes place. All come, exist and go away, but the earth remains the same, sky remains the same. Those 1400,000 battles of European history, how painful, how dreadful days of last 2000 years of European history, and their First World War was, and Second World War was, and in between dozens of battles took place. What horrifying scenes, how much suffering and destruction. Weeping and crying in grief took place, but earth and sky and stars are same. Nothing happened on their burial. Japan, Germany and Americans are still prospering, singing, dancing, merry-making, as if nothing wrong ever happened. Sri Krishna says, that's right, alright Arjun, now Krishna wants you to move one step further. Nothing happened to even those whom misery fell upon, who died in bombardment. They are born somewhere and have long forgotten the past life miseries and are enjoying their new life, and they may be having nice home, nice city, nice wife, and maybe dancing in the party with soft music going on, or as if evolved meditating somewhere in Zen monastery. a Buddhist monastery, Vedic meadows, Vedic woodlands, peace and inner contentment and inner ecstasy would be radiating through their eyes and face and gesture. Bomb explosion and machine gun cannot pollute your spirit, my dear friends. Cannot touch even your astral body. There is no weapon, even supersonic weapons, that cannot harm even astral body, what to speak of spiritual then. Sri Krishna said, Natvevaham jatunasam, Natvevaham jatunasam, Natvam nemi janadipa, Na chaiva na bhavishyama, Sarve vayamata para. Never ever there will be, O Arjun, Krishna says, never ever there will be, when we will not be, and never ever there has been, when we had not been. Therefore, oh my dear friend, oh people of the world of oncoming future, we have always been and always will be. Therefore, we are always present. It is up to us what form we would like to be. Only thing is, you cannot ever not be. The only thing is, you cannot ever not be. The rest is your choice. Greatest among all choices is to explore the realm within, the timeless, breathless, egoless dimension of reality, which is deathless, indestructible one, the dimension which Krishna says is my dimension of reality. That's it, my dear friends. So, Natvevaham jatunasam, Natvam neme janadhipa, Na chaiva na bhavishyamaha, Sarve vayamata param.